It's great having you here. I want to start by saying that Skillful AI is one of our portfolio companies here at London Real Ventures, the world's first media-powered investment firm, where our mission is to transform the world by investing in cutting-edge Web3 and AI companies, while giving our partners marketing exposure across the London Real media platforms and academies. We heighten awareness, create customers, and build communities by leveraging our global audience and extensive network. Zoltan, we are super excited to be part of this journey with you. So, let's jump in. What is Skillful AI?
Thanks. So, as you said, Skillful AI is a complete accessible ecosystem of AI tools, generally, that anyone can come in and either find the kind of tools that they need, or they can easily create them, just like they do with websites. Currently, it's as easy to create, and then they can deploy and leverage them and even monetize them if they wish to. So if they have any real-world skills, they are going to be able to easily bring them to the digital realm and use them that way.
Okay, so they can kind of plug and play and build anything they want to do on your platform, and then ultimately do it in this kind of a decentralized way.
Yes, that's correct, yeah.
And that's a big issue because, ever since that ChatGPT moment, I think all the eyes of the world are looking towards Silicon Valley. We're looking towards Sam Altman and OpenAI. We're looking over at Google and the Gemini. We're looking at what's happening with Microsoft and Meta. And yet those are all centralized AI systems where they're going to take our data. Lord knows they probably already took all the data out there, and they're going to eventually spit out things that we don't even know where they came from. And that's one of the reasons we are huge proponents of blockchain-based AI and decentralized AI. Can you talk to people about why that's important? Because I don't think a lot of people really understand why they shouldn't just go and ask ChatGPT everything, or allow their, personal AI assistants to be coming from these centralized tech companies. What should they know, and why is Skillful AI maybe a better option for them?
Yeah, so one of the, a story maybe, just how one of the first occasions when the idea for the need of something like Skillful AI came up, it's actually coming from one of my founding partners, Emmanuel, who's the CTO of Skillful AI, based out of Costa Rica. He's a long-time developer. It's probably close to 10 years in the industry, worked at Intel, Apple, and obviously had the ChatGPT moment for the whole industry, and all of them were kind of using it as well. And what they found is that their productivity increased dramatically, like 2, 3, 4x, but at the same time, those models are kind of learning in a centralized way as well. So even as a developer, just like with any skill that you might have, whether if it's marketing, whether if you're using a ChatGPT to write a certain copy in your style and you're kind of iterating on the outputs by putting it back, it's kind of learns from you and essentially, kind of giving your knowledge away at some point as well. So one of the solutions that we are bringing, that once you create an AI assistant or agent on a Skillful AI platform, you're going to be owning all of your kind of knowledge, what you bring in, even if how you calibrate it, how you set up all the skills and all the strategies that the certain assistant will have to use, whether it's be marketing, whether it's be, an outreach campaign, whether if it's, let's say, sales, and there's two very different kind of sales. Let's say you are like car salesperson and real estate. There's different kind of tricks and tips, and what you have to kind of learn over decades if you're in the industry, like what questions to ask, what are the kind of buttons to push. So all of these little nuances, you're going to be able to kind of preserve, and you're going to be owning it thanks to blockchain technology as well. So That's going to be, all of those weights will be stored on chain.
So Emmanuel, your guy in Costa Rica, his productivity went up, but he soon realized that he was training the model and that some of your proprietary intellectual property was going into the model, and maybe your competitors could have benefited from that.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. It's went to a length that at some point some of the developers even stopped using it, as I heard.
Really?
Yeah, and some companies even banned using it, as it was just in the news as well, and it's probably for the same reason. It got access to data, and as you're iterating, obviously want a better output out of them, but you're kind of giving away your craft, essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
There's that old saying that if you can't tell what the product is. You're the product.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? It's that classic Web 2 model, and you guys are in Web 3, and you're thinking, wait a second, we're still back to that same old Web 2 paradigm. Yatsu of Animoca Brands, who's been on the show many times, calls it digital colonialism. We give away our information for free, and they sell it back to us. It's kind of a dig at the old British Empire, where we would basically go to these countries, like India, take their cotton, bring it back here, and sell it back to them in terms of shirts and goods.
Product,
And meanwhile, these people don't have anything. They're giving up their raw resources. They're paying money for these things, and you're just kind of getting jacked both ways. That's what centralized AI is doing right now, isn't it?
Yeah, essentially. And we don't know how they want to use it. They're obviously saying, and all the policies are kind of in place if you read them, or if anyone cares to read them, that they're not using the data, or even if it's like a corporate plan, they're just using it maybe for a certain period, but they can look at it. But essentially we don't know, and no one knows what's happening there.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.